Hi everybody, my name is Jessica and this is my channel Plant Hooker. Another day where we're going to film in an unedited video, so we'll see how it goes. But I have one thing to start off with. Y'all love my dog. I had posted a short of Angus with a moose bone that a coworker had given to me, and the video was originally me filming it for her to see how Angus had just, it's like, no, I'm taking this, it's mine, I'm not waiting, just give it to me. Took it out of the box, went to the door with it, and it's like, let me outside now, I want to eat my bone. So so if you want to see more Angus maybe in these videos, or to do more things of Angus, let me know and I'll try. He's outside right now doing his guard dog duties. And it's a little too hot for him right now because I have my wood stove going because it's -5 here. And that's without the wind chill. It's cold. Winter would be fine if it could be like sunny, brighter than this. Don't think I would mind winter as much. But back to the video at hand, I decided to do my Bromeliad today. Now, I'm not 100% sure on which species of Bromeliad this is. I think it's the matchstick one, just based on the leaves, because I had purchased this at one of the local co-ops and all it said was Bromeliad. There was no kind, no nothing. And considering that there are about 3,700 different known species of Bromeliads, yeah, it was a little tough, but nope. I have never seen him flower, and when I did buy him, the mother plant, which was right there, this crusty stuff here, had already produced her flower, and she was on her way out. But I had seen that there was this pup here, this big one, so I figured, oh, why not? It was half price. I'll see it flower. Then I realized that they're monocarpic. They're a monocot flowering plant. And I haven't quite decided if I'll keep cutting the flowers, because what monocarpic means is they die after they flower. And these are really nice, pretty leaves, so I haven't quite decided on what I'm going to do with him yet. Or if I'm just going to up-pot them, take them apart, and make more. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm really sorry I'm not a fan of monocarpic plants, because, you know, I'd like to keep watching them flower and not have to worry about them dying. So, but yeah. 3,700 different species of bromeliads, or Bromeliaceae, or Bromeliaceae family. And one of the most famous bromeliad that there is of course the pineapple. Pineapples are bromeliads. They're native to tropical Americas, including the subtropical Americas, like the southern United States and like northern Chile and northern Argentina, and even native to West Africa as well. They are both epiphytic, lithophytic, and terrestrial type species, and you can see them growing on basically anything, including telephone lines in Bolivia. That was kind of weird to see on the computer. Other bromeliads would include like Spanish moss and tillandsias as well. Like, I always thought tillandsias were their own species, but no, they were bromeliad. They are also one of the more recent group of plants to apparently have emerged or evolved. Like, they can be traced back to 100 million years ago, while other species can go back further. And they think they started hitting their final evolution around 5.5 million years ago. because the West African bromeliads arrived about 12 million years ago, while the American ones first showed up 100, and they think they stopped evolving 5.5 million years ago, if I'm remembering my research correct. And they've been used for thousands of years for things such as food, protection, fiber, and even ceremonial by the Incas, Aztecs, and Mayans. But they didn't become part of like our cultivar houseplant world until the 1776. Yeah, that was when they were first brought back to Europe, and they've been famously around since then. And they started hybridizing them too back in the early 1900s as well. Around before, it would have been before World War One when they started. How much before, I'm not 100% sure. But who would have thought? Such a historical plant. It's too bad that they can't last or keep flowering like a peace lily can. Oh, when. Now, I'll water mine between 11 and 22 days, all depending on the weather outside, the heat inside, and how much the light is shining. They are a medium demand for watering, so a moisture meter level 2 to 3 is when you'll want to water them. And I fertilize mine about once a month. And I use the all-purpose, specifically the Schultz. You can use the fertilizer that's strictly for green plants. I haven't, so I'm not 100% sure how it works. I just know you can. Is a very high humidity plant, does not like wood stoves. Nope, 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 nope. He doesn't like them at all. So he stays upstairs, and I mist him about every 2 days. Yeah, because when I first got him, I'm trying to remember how long ago. It was last year, and I can't remember if it was March or April. I think it was, pretty sure it was before I went back to work, so maybe late March, beginning April. And I have not up-potted him yet. Their roots are not coming out. Like I said, I still don't know quite what to do with him. Like, he is very pretty, but I don't have my heart invested into him because I know he could possibly croak soon if he flowers. I do clean him. I find he gathers dust quite easily, so I'll clean him every 3 months. Except for maybe during the wintertime, because I mist them often enough that I don't really need to clean them. But like the spring and summer and early fall, I might mist them maybe once a week. But at this time of year, it's every 2 days. Enjoys part sun, part shade. The ideal temperatures for this guy are between 18 and 30 degrees Celsius. And his hardiness zone is a 12A. And because I'm here on Cape Breton, which is a 5A, 5B, he cannot go outside. He can never go outside in our weather here. It is just not nice enough for him. He does not like it at all. You can repot them every year, even though I haven't. But according to the research that I did, you can. And the best soils for them are the coco coir or the peat moss. I doubt that is what he's in. It almost looks like they actually put him in like the Bromeliads soil, or like the epiphytic soil, I think it's called. And that's Angus wanting to come in. He's not gonna wait, so you'll have to excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back. Are we good now, Angus? He's happy to be in now. Sorry. The good boy wanted to come in, didn't you? Yes. Okay, back to the plant at hand. They are sensitive to drafts, so if you do have a drafty window, don't put them in it. Or if it's the only window that you have, maybe take him out at night. Like have him in during the day where the sun is shining on him, take him out during the night. Because I do that with some of my other plants in some of my windows. Now, in the wild, they'll get to be about 12 to 28 inches high. If this is the correct one that I'm thinking of, the matchstick bromeliads, which is 30 to 70 centimeters. And I think the spread is between 8 to 16 inches, which is 20 to 40 centimeters. But then again, I measured mine, and he's about 8 inches tall, 12 inches wide. So 20 centimeters tall, 30 centimeters, yes, 30 centimeters wide. Yes. Now, some of the most common issues with these guys is, of course, rotting base. And that is from an overpot. That's from uppotting too big. Because these guys apparently like to be root bound. Because if they get uppotted too much, you'll then water them too much. Because these are almost succulent-like. They'll hold on to water in their leaves, and then they'll water themselves. Hi, Ziva. So you can, that'll give them root rot. Another common issue is no flowers, which I don't find that as a problem because it just means my plant is going to live. But that can be caused by not enough sunlight. Or your plant is still immature, which makes sense because these were pups off the mother plant. But apparently, one way to get your bromeliad to flower is you place apples or fruit near them, and you let them rot in compost right beside them, because then that'll start producing an ethylene gas, which then makes a plant hormone that sparks plants beside them to start making flowers. I think it might have to be because, just a theory. So when the fruit is rotting and making the gas, it attracts the bugs that like to eat that. And then if these guys start to flower, the bugs will come and pollinate the flowers, and then they spread. Just a wild guess. Another common issue would be yellowing leaves, and that is a sign of overwatering or nutrient deficient. Yeah, you can under-fertilize these guys, apparently. Other than that, he does hang right in the south-facing window. He's to the right of that window, so he gets a lot of the morning light as the sun is coming up and around. And then right around maybe 2-3 o'clock, the sun will start leaving where he is, and then he's only getting shaded light. It's a dandy little plant. I would recommend for first-time plant owners because he's given me 0 issues. I've had no troubles with pests. The pests don't really seem to bother him. And when I went looking to see what kind of pest affect him, I couldn't really find anything. I do know I've had issues with fungus gnats, and that was mostly when the mother plant was dying. But other than that, yeah, I would recommend a bromeliad for first-time plant owners. So Maybe not like Spanish moss or tillandsias, but like this kind. And maybe pineapple plants if you find them in the store. So if you have any questions, shoot them down below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you can give me a thumbs down. Everybody has a right to their opinion. But if you really liked the video, subscribe. And as always, live long, plant on.